that you're here because you are the perfect person to answer this question. Do you think that a man and a woman should live together, should, you know, date? How you feel?
Before they get married.
Before they get married. Before they get married. Because you've had a lot of girls come at you. You've never been married.
That's tough. That's tough. You know, I don't know. It depends on where you live. Like, if you live in New York and you live in L.A., I mean, everything is whatever. But if you're from the Bible Belt, you know, they're not, you know, hallelujah, they're not doing that.
Let me ask you this. Would it slow a guy down? Would it slow a guy down to propose if he was already living with the girl? Maybe?
Well, it depends on where you are. See, I live in L.A., so it's tough. And I meet women in L.A. that are just like me. I mean, they're not really trying to, you know, settle down. So it's like, that's kind of cool.
I think they do want to settle down with you. I think they're not telling you.
I met a girl one time when I first got to L.A. This blew my mind. I met a girl on a Monday. Everything went great. That night, everything went great. The next morning, there was a smell in the house. She was cooking breakfast.
Yes.
And I said, wow, this is perfect. I didn't have a resume. I was nobody. And I said, this is perfect. I just met my girl. This is L.A. This is Monday. Tuesday, I don't hear from her. Wasn't no text messaging, wasn't no cell phones. I was like, should I call? You know, she had me kind of, you know. Then Wednesday, she didn't call. I was like, wow. So Thursday, I'm out, see her at a club with another dude, and she speaks to me. Hey, Jamie. I'm like, hey, girl. And she was like, this is Michael. Introduced me to him, and she said, you know, Michael has the same Range Rover you have, only this year's, and went on about it. And so that's what you meet in L.A. So it's hard for me to figure out.
And you shouldn't talk about me like that, because I went out with you a week later. You know, that's just how it went. That's how it was.
What you're talking about is playing hard to get, too. The girl was hard to get. You like
No, she was just static. She was looking for
She was a little whore, but besides that...
I'm not even going to get into this question.
This is what is so wonderful about Jamie. You do so many great impersonations of everybody. We heard you do a mean impersonation of Barack Obama.
Oh,
Can you do Barack?
Barack, can I do a little Barack?
Yes.
If there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, if there's anyone out there who noticed that I stretch out my words, oh, very long time. And
he's so smooth, you know what I'm saying? Always, is he the smoothest dude in the world? Because he's the right black candidate. He's so smooth. It couldn't have been just any black dude who won, because I would have went crazy if it had been me. Like, I would have been like, oh, man. I told y'all it was going to go down. I would have been nuts.
Okay, now let's talk about Wanda. The ugly Wanda that you played in Living Color. You played a woman. Now, well, tell me, what was the hardest part about playing a woman?
What's your favorite show?
I'm going to tell you what the hardest part about that is that day I was actually trying to hit on one of the En Vogue girls in the dress. And they were like, I'm very uncomfortable right now. And so it was tough, like, you know, going out. You know, I had at that time, though, and still today, I have a huge family following. You know what I mean?
Yes.
My family, I have a huge gay following. And shout out to my family members out there. I got a record on my album that is just for you, so make sure you go pick that up.
Well, I was just going to say, you guys have a bit of history, you and Sherry, because she made a few appearances on the Jamie Foxx show, and we have a special clip for you guys to see it. Check it out.
Lately there seems to be some people hating me because I got my girl. How you feel? They know she looks like we like to do our thing. Like nothing don't dance. Thinking she's got no shame like bubble bath and French champagne. But she ain't pretty girl when I'm with her like a bird outside.
Okay, cut, man, cut!
Cayenne pepper diet for 5 days to get in that dress.
The legs. You can do it.
Now, can I talk to you about your kids?
Yeah.
Now, is your daughter starting to date? How old is she?
Oh, no, she's not going to date. She's not going to date until she's married, I think. She's so beautiful. She's 5'7", size 9.5 shoe.
Yeah.
I was coming out of a restaurant with her, and I guess they didn't recognize who it was. Paparazzi hit me, and in the paper said Jamie Foxx with young hottie.
Oh,
so
wow. How'd you feel?
It just kills you because, like, she's so grown looking.
Yeah.
And like,
How old is she?
she's only 14. Yeah. But she's so grown looking. Like we were at a, in Miami, and she said, Dad, I'm gonna go put my swimsuit on. And I knew something was up because you don't have to announce that to me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she's going to put on the one-piece turtleneck that I got her. And she comes down in a bikini with the two-piece, the bikini. She's not grown enough for a bikini, but the bikini. And her girls are with her, so they standing there like this, like waiting for me to make the decision. If they go, I said, y'all go ahead. I said, y'all trying me right now, but go ahead. And then they get down to the beach, and then I'm looking, and I start seeing people gathering. So I go down there, and I'm pushing her in a little dinghy, like in the ocean. And she stood up like this, and her rear was towards, and I said, if you don't get down in this dinghy, and she said, what's wrong? I said, get down, don't ever get up in this dinghy in your life. And I pushed her for like another 5 minutes. She said, Dad, are you sad? I said, yeah, I'm a little, because you're developing. Yeah, she's growing up.
You gotta let go, Jamie.
I want to ask, speaking of letting go and getting with people, in the show you're singing one of your songs called Just Like Me, which is a song about a couple who cheat. Is that kind of autobiographical, or?
I don't cheat, I stay dedicated.
You say what?
I stay dedicated, I don't cheat.
Dedicated.
He says he doesn't cheat.
No, I don't cheat.
Dedicated to who? Yourself?
Well, I mean... No, but I mean, you do. I mean, this whole record that I have, Intuition, is somewhat about women and being strong and having their own thing and making their own money and independent. If you like that, ladies, make some noise.
Yeah, say that one more time, because this is one of those powers that I like to hear that from a man. Say, make your own dough.
Yeah, because it's more interesting. It's more interesting. Like the ladies that don't really have goals and things like that, it's kind of, that's played out. I like somebody to take me out.
Oh. Well, you know what?
She said, I got you, Jamie.
When we come back, you're going to stay with us, right?
Yes.
Because when we come back, Jamie Foxx is going to perform his new hit, Just Like Me.